Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to this new video on Avalanche or Avax. It's been a while since I covered this, but wanted to do a full video on it right now. We first of all found a strong support, which is obviously great, and we really need that because, as you can see right here, and we'll talk about that a bit later as well, we have been in a pretty strong downtrend for some time now. Basically since December, when we lost that important level right here at $44. So we found strong support, but outside of that, we've actually gained some real momentum after some news as well. We got the news that Avalanche submits an S1 filing to the SEC for the first Avax ETF. And this is pretty major news, or at least, well, you don't necessarily need to believe me, but that's the market is taking this as relatively big news. I mean, you can see the volume for Avax is actually in the top 4, and this is futures volume, but still that matters a lot. And I would suspect that the spot volume is actually up quite a bit as well, and the volume was already very high, defending the bottom. Well, no, spot volume is actually down. There's a lot of leverage gambling going on. But spot volume is down. It's down about 5%, but it's still, 5% going into the weekend. That's still holding on to volume better than most other altcoins. All right, so it's decent. But we're going to do a full analysis here. So let's get right into it. First of all, I mean, if you take a look at Avalanche right here, like I said, it's technically not doing great. Like I said, we've been in a real downtrend since January, but before that we were relatively bearish in structure as well, and that has continued until so far this level right here at $15. And excuse my nose, I've a bit of an allergy, but $15 strong support level, as you can see on the 3-day time frame. So this is a high time frame that we're looking at. Also quite a lot of liquidity, even though there's more liquidity. Well, just in general, that level between $22 and $15 is filled with quite a lot of liquidity, but $15 strong level, both technically and psychologically. And then what we're also seeing, if you go to the 12-hour time frame here, is that it's defended with a lot of volume. Like this is the highest volume a support level has been defended with since the volume we had the 3rd of February, when we obviously had that major crash. So that's usually a good sign. If a lot of volume goes into a support level like this, what that usually means is that it's actually being used as an accumulation zone. So that doesn't necessarily yet mean that we're going to be bullish and that we're going to get an uptrend, but it does mean that we have a higher likelihood to start some sort of bullish momentum. And then we also have a massive bullish divergence right here, with the price making lower lows and then the RSI making higher lows. So that's a bottom signal as well. So therefore, I would argue that this is actually the bottom for now, at least at level at $15. But then the question obviously becomes, well, with this ETF news, which, by the way, the reason why I think this ETF news matters, and we've had a massive amount of ETF news and a ton of ETF applications that do not make sense. Movement Network, I'm looking at you, but this is Avalanche. All right, Avalanche is one of the more renowned fund managers and asset management firms, and them submitting an S1 filing has more weight to it. Obviously, it would be more if it was BlackRock, but it has more weight to it than most of these applications. So that's most likely why we're seeing this increased momentum, and that's why it's holding up relatively well. The thing though is, if we actually want to turn this into an uptrend, we need to break above $20 and $19 right here. And at this point of time, I don't see that happening. We've rejected from that level a couple of times here, and even though the volume is up, look, it's a possibility, but it's a very strong level, all right? Especially at $20, big psychological level, big resistance level in general, normal key level, and then you also have the previous week POC. Well, Bitcoin is not looking that strong anymore, all right? So getting in there, possible, but I do think we'll reject from there and drop back down into support. But like I said, I do think from that support level we'll be able to form some sort of a consolidation now. But those are my thoughts. That's sort of thing you need to know. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.